form realm. Then there's Tingenzen. Then we may have talked about Tingenzen before. Then people get little glimpses of Tingenzen every day in their life. Sometimes when you're watching a good movie, you get maybe very strong concentration on one object. Maybe for me it's like Angelina Jolie, very strongly concentrating on that object nicely. Then it goes away very quickly. Then Tingenzen here you keep for an extended period of time. In Sanskrit it's called samadhi. I think there are types of cushions, meditation cushions called samadhi cushions. Then you have to have this samadhi to eventually get a shine, or king of concentration, called the king of concentration, which you need to get the direct perception of emptiness. Then shine, shamatha. Then that means to stay in peace. It's a very peaceful mind, perfect concentration mind. Then this is linked with hlaton or vipassana. Then that's the goal of doing meditation practice. They are the highest evolution in meditation. Your goal is to get there. For doing all the study and the listening and the contemplating and the sitting with your butt on the cushion, your goal is to get shine, united with hlaton, or shamatha, united with vipassana, the very highest kind of concentration with that insight into emptiness. Nyamsha jetup. Nyamsha jetup. That's that mind at the time where you have a direct perception of emptiness. Then before that time you were sosokyewo in Tibetan. Sosokyewo, you were a person, you were like a child, an ignorant child. You were you were a suffering being. Like Sanskrit, they call it chiba, I think, chiba. You were like children before you had the direct perception of emptiness. After that, after having nyamshak jetup, then you are an arya, you are a pakpa. You no longer can be counted among suffering beings. You are respected as one of the Buddha jewels, the Dharma, the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. You are Sangha. Technically, you're two of the Buddha jewels. You are also, because you have seen emptiness directly, you are a living embodiment. You achieve two of the three Buddha jewels. You are a Dharma jewel, because you've seen emptiness, that is Dharma jewel. Then you're also Sangha jewel. You are a person who has seen that reality. Then when you have Nyamshak Jetup, then you come down from that. After you come down from that direct perception of emptiness, then you see what the Buddha taught in the first turning of the wheel, the truth of suffering, the causes of the suffering, the end of suffering, and the path. You see the truth of the path. Then there are 9 levels. 9 levels. There's a picture of an elephant going up, and he changes color at many different obstacles. There's usually a picture for this in Tibetan. the elephant. The elephant is the mind that you need to tame. Shakyamuni Buddha many times taught that the mind is like a wild elephant. Then it's very difficult to control. So you have to use meditation and the antidotes to the obstacles to meditation to tame that elephant, to keep that elephant on the road. In the Buddhist time, there were elephant riders and tamers that could get on top of the elephants and make them go a certain way. You see them today, they do tricks. They do many types of tricks. Then you have to do that with your mind. Meditation is just a tool. When I was a boy, I studied scuba diving, the Professional Association of Diving Instruction. Then I studied scuba diving and I got very interested in all of the toys. The regulator and the weight belt and the BCD, the buoyancy control device. Then I was crazy all about the gadgets. Then the gadgets, the purpose of the gadgets are not to be crazy and get attached to those crazy gadgets. The purpose of those gadgets is to get you into the ocean, to see the beauty of the ocean, and get you to breathe underwater. Then you're not supposed to be into the crazy tools of the... Similarly here, meditation is just a tool. You shouldn't get attached to the bliss and the practices. Then they just get the result. The main thing is to get the result. Paradoxically, it's the desire, the bliss that comes from meditation that helps you get to the result. If you do meditation, then you get a kind of bliss, and that makes you very excited about sitting down and doing it again. But that meditation is just a tool to get you to see emptiness and to get you to achieve Buddhahood. Then there's 9 levels. Then the first 2, you're not concentrating very well. Shouldn't even be called meditation. Then levels 3 to 7. The meditation is pretty good, but you still have dullness and agitation, which are 2 main obstacles to meditation. There are 5 problems of meditation. Then dullness and agitation are always there. Dullness and agitation are kind of like, when I think of dullness and agitation, I think of before coffee and after coffee. Before coffee, my life is cloudy. My mind is very cloudy when I wake up in the morning. Then I can't think nicely, and I'm like stupor, in a stupor. Then I drink 3 cups of coffee with lots of sugar, and then my mind is racing. Then can't keep on one object. It's crazy. It's like all over the place. Then there are classifications that dullness and agitation we'll go over. Then stages 8 and 9, you have perfected what they call watchfulness, and you don't need it anymore. Then 8 and 9 you get near perfect. 9 you get perfect equipoise or equal poise. Perfect deep concentration. The first of the 9 levels, samjopa, and that's translated as placement, placing the mind on the object.